Man, somebody asked me what I thought about our president, Barack Obama. Well, I'll tell you, you got to respect any man who climbs to the height of President of the United States of America in such a short time at such a young age. And to be so full of shit. You know, I have a certain amount of respect for the President of the United States of America, for the office. But what if the man hates America? I happen to believe that if your president hates America, he won't salute the flag while everyone else is. He won't take up for people who are Americans. He celebrates a terrorist movement like Black Lives Matter only to encourage almost cops being killed by not coming out and saying something against it. So fuel prices are lower. Oh yeah, the fuel prices are lower, but energy is changing anyway. Can't really say that Obama had a whole lot to do with that, because we're not buying oil from abroad anymore. We're using our own energy, which I guess is a presidential decision. So yeah, there you go. Thanks, Obama. There's something good, I guess, that could have directly or indirectly happened during Obama's presidency. Let's think of something else. Hey, he saved the auto industry. So he saved the auto industry. What good does it do to save an auto industry that's moving out of the country anyway? They're no longer open for business in the USA. Don't even get me started on Obamacare. I heard someone say that the U.S. has plenty of money to give away. Well, no. What's our national debt? That means we're broke. We owe that much money to other countries, like China. And other people's national debt that owe us money, what are they paying us? We're not getting any money. First president of the United States of America to openly make ransom payments to terrorists. Why would they release prisoners if it wasn't ransom payments? Right after they received that money, prisoners gone. He increased our national debt exponentially to the tune of trillions of dollars. And it may have done some things, but in the end, it hurt us. Obamacare. Okay, so millions of people have insurance now, right? I had insurance before. I can't afford it now. Deductibles are way higher. Hell, insurance companies can't even afford to stay in the marketplace. They're closing left and right. My employer can't afford to stay an employer and provide health coverage now. So I'm paying for it. It was a benefit. Now it is no longer a benefit. And by the way, how you gonna have insurance and call it health insurance if it doesn't involve your teeth or your damn eyes? Come on. Teeth and eyes, that has to do everything to do with your health. You can't chew, you're not digesting properly, and besides, that shit hurts when you get them pulled. Why not try and save them? If you had good insurance, you could. I think it's because he wants it to fail. He wants to go to the single payer, just like what Hillary wants, which means the government is basically, oh, wait a minute, you've heard about the VA, right? That's government-run single-payer insurance. That's what everybody will receive. Government does so good with that. Hell, and that's people who gave their lives for America. Call me stupid, but if you go and you try and you kill somebody else to preserve our freedom and you get shot at, you need the best of healthcare. You need the best of everything. Hell, I think you ought to get a free fucking house when you get out of the Army or the Navy or the Marines or wherever. Get a free house? No. You get the worst health care known to man. except for the health care I have now, thanks to Obamacare. I think one big downside is he's a globalist. He promotes globalism, which takes away from Americanism. It takes away our exception. It takes away our individuality. And he wants our army to be gone. He's taken away our army. Look at his cuts that he's made. Yeah, without a strong army, the United States would be subject to calling in other countries to help us, like NATO. Yeah, a NATO army. Do you want NATO running around policing your children and grandchildren in the future? Because that's where it's going. Let me tell you, nobody in the history of our country has been as successful at using the media and manipulating polls and electronic digital results as this administration. Barack Obama is a tech-savvy administration, and he can steer the sheeple where he wants them to go by telling them this is what people think. Look at this poll that I paid someone to do. It's evident. Go look at Real Clear Politics. If you paid attention at all, and they've changed it, it's almost so you can't tell. But Real Clear Politics, if you'll pay attention, it'll have poll results that have Trump climbing in the polls. And then the next day, all of a sudden, that result is gone, and it's got something that has Hillary up there that you ain't never seen before. Manipulating the polls. And I tell you what, right now, what we need to change, we need to get rid of the old, get rid of that way of thinking. We need someone that the media isn't going to work with so much like they are Barrio. Donald Trump, 2016, motherfuckers. Woo! And I'm told that I'm supposed to be happy that the last 8 years is going to continue for another 4 to 8. No. I don't want that. My number one beef with the man, he says Hillary Clinton is the most qualified person ever to run for president. Qualified how? Qualified in his day and age. When you change and manipulate information to make it seem like your agenda is where America wants to go. Times are changing. It's time to get on board, America. Oh man, so many of us want Donald Trump as president because of Barack Obama and his policies. Pulled out of Iraq too quickly. Should have done something there, but no, we have ISIS now. Look what's happening in Iraq and Syria. Hillary Clinton caused that under Barack Obama's rule. Sounds great, huh? We need 8 more years of that kind of shit. We're almost at war with Russia now. You know why? Because Barack ain't got his respect. Russia don't respect America. Russia don't give a shit about America. Because of Barack Obama. His apology tour. Man apologized to everybody for everything. They even apologized to Mexico for shit Donald Trump didn't even say. Why not try something new? Why we gotta go with the same old, same old? We wanted new things. We tried something new with him. A politician who asked for anybody's ideas and then pretty much ignored them. And then tries to tell you what to think. I mean, that's not a good politician. That's not a good president. That's not what I want for America. I want to make up my own mind, and I want America to be free. Why do you think so many people are involved in the process this year with the election? There are people who have never done it before, so they don't know how to act. There are people who are too young to really know how to act right. There are people who've done nothing but be on the internet their whole damn lives, and they don't know how to act. Everybody is offended. Everybody's pissed off. It only matters what you're offended about, not what somebody else is offended about. He has not done a good job socially. He calls it progress. I call it fighting. Everybody's just fucking pissed off and fighting. Hell, this next debate coming up, gonna be nothing but, well, it's tomorrow night. Gonna be nothing But, well, they say it's going to compete with the MASH finale, which was, I think what I heard was the biggest so far. There you go. It's going to be the most watched television thing ever in the history of television. Ever. A presidential debate. That's what's at stake. Do you think Hillary Clinton, more of the same, who's already run a couple of times, do you think she's the one doing that? This is all about Mr. Trump. This is about changing from what is going on right now. No more status quo. It's time for a change.
Lil Doggy.